Hello and welcome back to Unwrapped with Marapolsa movies. This is our second episode and we're glad to have you here. So if you want to hear all the juicy details about what's going on in the movie industry, our commentary and our take on movies and series, well, this is your sign to keep on listening, and I hope you enjoy the ride. Alright, so let's get into this Gigiana. So the first thing I would like to talk about is the AMVCA nominations, because what on God's green earth was that? All right, now I know, like there are some deserving nominations. I'm not shitting on the nominations in general, right? But then there are some things that really stuck out like a sore thumb that I want to really emphasize on in this episode, right? Okay, so first off, let's start with movie of the year. All great movies. Like we could start from the good at least and start talking about like what was good on the nominations before we start talking about the bad. So for the good, I mean the movie of the year nominations, brilliant, right? And then we also have male actor of the year, female actor of the year, and all that. Really stunning uh, nominations, very deserving. Um, but then there were things that really, really stuck out that you can't really overlook, and one of them is the exclusion of Chimezie Imo in the nominations. Now, something like this happened last year with Anikulapo. Uh, and Kuleremi was basically excluded. Kuleremi was the lead actor for Anikulapo. Best performance, in my opinion, on that movie, and he was blatantly excluded from the nominations. Literally everybody and their mother on that movie was nominated except Kuleremi, which it was a blatant exclusion, and you could see that he was purposefully excluded, because somehow you nominate the lead actress, you nominate even supporting acts and everything, and then you leave out the actual main actor that made the movie what it was. I mean, it didn't make any sense. And then even the nominations that we had in that category, Kuleremi, you would see that Kuleremi was actually really deserving of a spot there, and they just blatantly just excluded him. And that's something that I feel like is evident with this one when it comes to Chimezie Imo. Chimezie Imo was basically the star of Breath of Life. I don't know what the criteria is for choosing who the main or lead actor is in the movie, but I feel like even though he didn't get the lead actor nomination, Wale Ojo was also brilliant in the movie, not to take anything away from him, but at least Chimezie Imo should have gotten supporting actor nomination. So it's really somehow, in my opinion, I can't lie. So Lai Wasabi was nominated for Best Digital Content Creator, which fabulous. I mean, it's well deserved, and I hope he wins. Eluzanam was nominated for a second time. Talma was nominated for a second or third time. I don't know, but like, good, very good. All right. Also for best scripted Mnet original, we have Slum King, which is probably going to win anyways. And then we have best indigenous language for West Africa. Now this is another place where I have a bone to pick, because how did Orisha make it? And I know everybody knows how I feel about Orisha already. Like, that movie was not good. Just putting it lightly, it wasn't good. And Orisha made it to the nominations, but Afamifuna didn't. Like, it doesn't make any sense. It's indigenous language. Ijobo was done in English and Yoruba, so you can't even say that it's because Afamifuna has English language in it, because there's another movie that does have English language that is also here. Also, Afamifuna was basically one of the best movies of last year. I mean, literally, we rated it 9.5 over 10. Like, it was one of the best movies of last year, and to say that and to see that it wasn't nominated, even though majority of the movie was done in Igbo, is really alarming, in my opinion. Most of the movies here are Yoruba movies, except the Mami Water. I don't watch Mami Water, so I don't know what language was really used there. And then there's the Ghanaian movie here too as well. So, in my opinion, I mean, I've stressed on this enough, but in my opinion, the nominations are about that if you ask me. Um, they are well deserved nominations, but then they are blatant exclusions. Also, I also noticed the omission of Femi Adebayo for Best Actor, or at least Best Supporting Actor, right? Um, Femi Adebayo was not nominated, if I'm being correct. He wasn't nominated for Best Actor or Best Supporting Actor for AMVCA, and he did fantastic. Wait, hold on. So they nominated Itele. Um, yeah, so they nominated Itele, who acted as a, I've forgotten the name of the character he acted. That's to show you how forgettable he is. I don't care what anybody says, but he's forgettable, or the character was forgettable. That's to show you that the acting was not very convincing. And then he was nominated, but Femi Adebayo wasn't. Femi Adebayo made Jagun Jagun what it was. It wasn't even Adedimeji. It was Femi Adebayo. And so I don't know how these nominations were made. I don't know the criteria, but I mean, it's not. It doesn't speak well of whatever criteria they're using. If a lot of good actors were left out, and then a lot of movies too were left out of categories that they're supposed to be nominated in, um, and it's just crazy, right? And you wouldn't even say that Afamefuna was not submitted for the MVCs, because he was actually nominated. Even Alex Ekubo was nominated for his performance, of which I feel he should get that award, because his performance was top notch. Absolutely brilliant performance. That was the best I've seen from Alex Ekubo. So he should get that award if people really know what they're voting for, anyways. Um, Okay, so another thing I want to touch on, which is really funny, it's actually really funny if you ask me, is best writing for a TV series. And Skinny Girl in Transit was nominated. Season 7 to be specific. Skinny Girl in Transit. No, I want you all to understand what me I'm saying. Skinny Girl in Transit was nominated for best writing in a TV series. I mean, you can't make this up. Like, this is not something that you can just wake up one day and concoct. I know a lot of people, if you hear from our Instagram page, you know how I feel about this season of Skinny Girl in Transit. Like, it's so subpar. Like, this is the worst season from Skinny Girl in Transit. And I believe when they changed their writer, because Dami Olebe used to write for them, I think up until season 4 or 5, and then after that, I don't know who took up the mantle, but ever since they changed the writer, first of all, the tone of the show changed, and right now it's just literally balderdash that's going on there. Nothing has happened this season. Where literally on episode 10 is coming out today, and nothing has happened. No earth shaking moment, no wow moment, nothing, literally nothing. It's just a feast of bad acting, bad writing, and just any weird wind blows we go. Like, it's crazy. And then you see it getting nominated for AMVCA best writing. Like, literally, I'm very convinced that they used ChatGPT. This year's nomination was probably sponsored by ChatGPT. Simple. Or probably the most stupid version, being AI. Because tell me why. Tell me why something like this would be happening in an industry that exudes excellence, like they say. It's crazy. And then you have best movie, and then Akwamefuna was not nominated again, but there's still a lot of good movies here. Uh, Blood Vessel being nominated, I think there are other movies better than Blood Vessel. Blood Vessel was a good movie, but I feel like there are other movies better. But I can also see why it was nominated for best movie. All right. So enough of my talk on this AMVCA matter. But AMVCA, we are watching you. On that day, if Timini should win Best Supporting Actor, we'll know something is really up, because I understand it's a fan voted award. But first of all, why was Timini nominated in place of Shine? What's his name? Toby McKenzie. Like, if you're looking for the best supporting actor, it's literally him. Like, it's literally him. It's literally him. So, let's just move forward from this, right? Because we've talked about this for 10 minutes. We have other things to talk about. So now we'll move on to the movie of the week, or should I say series of the week, which is Anikulapo, which is basically the movie of the month. Um, Not a lot has come out from Nollywood that is fantastic these days. I'm not even kidding. Like, with Anikulapo, the sequel, I just got told recently that Kunle Afolayan was looking at doing a series first, but then did a movie first just to test the waters. And well, I deeply understand, because even though Anikulapo, the series could have been a little bit better, it didn't seem like a cash grab, if you get what I mean. It didn't seem like they just made it so that they can make money, or so that they can make money from Netflix views and stuff. It seemed like it genuinely was a work of art, but the problem was just the story direction and everything didn't really sit well with me. I think that's what it was. It started really well, started very well with Saro going to heaven and meeting whoever that was at the gates of heaven and stuff, and then getting the messenger of death title or whatever. Made a lot of sense. It made a lot of sense, but as the story progressed, Karolake and everything, just didn't make any sense. A lot of things weren't completed. I know there's going to be season 2, but there's some things that just needed a conclusion. I don't want to give spoilers because I'm sure some people have not still watched it. But if you haven't watched it, please go and watch it. It's actually quite entertaining. It has high points, like like when we found out that Latorera is Shola Shola. I forget her name in the movie, in the series, but Shola Shobawale's character was Latorera's mother. That part really tickled me. I can't lie, it was really entertaining. Shola Shobawale is gold, like her mannerisms and everything was just so funny. So yeah, I would say that Anikulapo was a great series, but it was just there were a lot of things that kind of iffy. The acting wasn't really as great as the first movie. The veteran saved it, and Remy as well. Remy is always fantastic in everything he does. Anyway, so it's like I can't even fault Remy at this point. So I think that's that for Anikulapo. So if you haven't watched it, forget my 6/10. If you haven't watched it, please, by all means, go and watch it. So next up on things to talk about is movies that we're anticipating, things that are coming out soon. So today, which is Friday, we have a Beast of Two Worlds, Ajanaku. Yeah, we have that coming out today. We also have Casa de Novia from Nia Kimalayo. Look, that's the movie I've been waiting for, because tell me how. The Instagram caption on Nia Kimalayo's post for the movie said something like, he's rich, he's fine, he's tall, but he's dead. So it's like literally like an unfinished business kind of thing, or dating a wraith. So I really I want to see. Like, I'm actually anticipating that. Also, Saving on Ome is coming out next Friday, which is the 5th of April, from Ink Blood. Ink Blood steady serving us, good movies. So I'm really anticipating Saving on Ome. If you haven't bought your tickets to watch Saving on Ome, you can pre-order your tickets. Just go to savingonome.net to secure your ticket to watch it. Also, another movie coming out this weekend, even though you can't really buy your tickets now, sold out, I think, or they've stopped selling. They're doing a virtual premiere. It's called Mistakenly Yours. So it's from Ladri Ren Films. I really love her. I love her movies. She's doing a movie virtual screening or something like that, and tickets have already been bought. So if you've got tickets to watch that, then congratulations to you. Um, I unfortunately didn't because I was dilly dallying until they closed the sale. So I just hope maybe they open it back or they put it on a streaming platform. Probably it's gonna be on Prime, but yeah, when they put it on a streaming platform, Prime and Netflix, please key into this because I really want to watch it. Um, so next we're gonna just talk about like an actor that's really like doing well in the industry right now, and so we want to watch out for an actor and an actress basically. So the first person we're going to talk about is Swanky JKA. You know, from his days of living in bondage, he was actually in more titles before that, but like his breakthrough was living in bondage, breaking free. I think that was the name. He really did well in that movie. Put the spotlight on himself. Won an AMVCA for Trailblazer. Just the lights, and he's been doing well. He was recently in a Tribe Called Judah, and he was also recently in Japa, which was a movie I liked. You guys say you don't like it, but but the movie was great. I mean, maybe I would analyze the movie later, but the movie was actually really good. I think you just need to go back and understand what was actually happening in the movie. I think that's what people um, don't know. Maybe they just didn't understand what was going on, and that was why. But if you pay close attention, you understand. It's like pretty easy to grasp. Um, also, yeah. So another person we need to talk about is Genevieve Ume. Oh Lord, I love that girl to bits because anything she's in, I will watch it. Literally, like anything she's in, I'm there. I'm watching it. Like everything I've seen her in, she has been 10 over 10 over 10 over 10, eating everybody up like pepper soup. I'm so serious. Like she's one to watch out for in the industry. From Blood Sisters to, I think that was the first time I saw her. Anyway, I'm such a fan. From Blood Sisters to Tribe Called Judah to Far From Home to Breath of Life. She's just a joy to watch, and I love her so much. She's so talented, and she literally takes her craft so seriously. You can tell. All right, guys. So I think that brings us to the end of our episode. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for tuning in to this one. This was a fun one actually. Ranting about AMVCA was actually really like nice because I've been holding the anger in for days, so it was good to vent. So just tell us in the comment section what you think about the AMVCA nominations. Tell us what omissions you think happened there. Also tell us tell us who you think is going to win, the categories, and also tell us what movie that you are anticipating this April as well. And yeah, we'll see you in the next episode. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram so you can see what we do on a daily basis because we post every day there. Don't forget to follow us here on Spotify, follow us here on YouTube, and just leave a comment, encouragement, whatever. And we'll see you in the next one. Happy Easter.